your mouth.
Okay.
All right, David, you motherfucker. Hey guys, this is the brownest one. With me sometimes is Neoshenron over there.
Hello.
Hey there. What are we doing today, David?
We're gonna watch the state of play and also talk about video games.
Video games.
This might be some of the first time I see stuff about God of War Ragnarok because I've avoided everything about it.
Oh yeah, you're probably gonna get some spoilers, dude.
I'm not excited for it, but I'll do it for you.
Hey, look, you're doing it for you too, buddy. Here's a big deal. In case you didn't already hear, God of War got delayed.
I did not hear that.
Oh, I don't like spoilers, but congratulations. Yeah, I got delayed till next year.
Nice.
Oh, hold on. I got a rude audience member right now. Hold on.
Nice.
It's either Angel or Vegas. Those are the only two fuckers that like that. Awesome. Oh, you like it too? Well, nobody cares. No,
What
I'm
is
kidding.
Was it a screech?
No, it's the
The goat
Mexican
screaming?
laugh, dude.
That thing?
Uh,
You have to breathe in.
Damn, bro, IGN's chat's popping off. Why is their volume so low?
their volume. Here, I'm gonna turn them up for me. You're welcome.
Station. We're almost 2 years into the PS5's life cycle, and so far the hottest game around is actually trying to buy a PS5.
But yeah, no,
or
God of War
Series
got
X.
delayed,
Sony came
and
out
something else got
swinging
delayed. I
with
forget what it was.
first-party exclusives at launch
Oh,
and released quite a few new
Xbox's
main systems.
main game for
But
this
there
year got
aren't really
delayed
any
too.
confirmed release dates for
Halo?
the rest of 2022. The
Halo?
only thing we know for sure will be shown today is Horizon Zero
Bethesda,
Dawn
the
for
Bethesda
PSVR 2.
Starfield game.
We'll talk about that in a little more, but first I think we
Not
need
familiar.
to address the big one, God of War Ragnarok. Everyone wants to see it. Everyone's hoping it shows up here, even though we didn't.
I mean, he's not a
Does it-
game
hear about it. They
journalist, you
haven't
know.
said first party will be
Does it
here.
look good?
Do you all think we're gonna get a
Starfield?
release date?
Absolutely.
I mean, it's
think
on the
this is-
scale of
I
like
think it has to happen
Skyrim. So
today.
like, if you
I,
like
shake
Skyrim,
my
you're
head
gonna. It's
in
just the same thing,
anticipation,
but based
for
in like.
solidarity with
Just
Kratos.
They're trying to say like
I also became a
near
father a couple
future
years ago
space
just
travel.
for good luck.
No
for this
audio,
game.
says
Yeah,
caffeinated gaming. No audio from where? From David? From the stream or from me?
No,
Bah.
this is the game we have to find out about today. This is their biggest first-party title.
Don't
of the
hear
year.
them.
All signs
There
point
we go.
to us finding out about something
Me?
of this game very, very soon because we don't know.
Hello?
It seems every major
A little
first
low?
party
A little
has
low for
delayed their
who?
Big flagship title.
Ah!
Next year.
I mean, it could
all
definitely
eyes
be
are on God of
louder.
War. It's got to deliver.
I'm
I mean,
trying
like,
not to be loud, but I could.
I
I could
appreciate
get
the
loud.
enthusiasm.
Right,
I
Aurelia?
think I'm right there with you if it was-
So it looks like I'm coming out of desktop audio, so I'll keep that in mind for myself. I've turned this up more than I've ever turned it up before.
I mean, you can see your own levels if I'm still screen shared.
fall
You are.
launches around huge games that people are really looking forward to. And I think
You're
people learn
good.
lessons
I
from
just
that, and they're really cautious about announcing a date that won't.
I don't know what to do.
because it's
I mean, if you guys are
just
talking about the
demoralizing when,
stream, we're talking over
a
them
date
right
gets
now because
announced,
fuck
everyone
them.
goes, yeah, and then they go, sorry.
Yeah, no, we don't
it's
care about
actually
these
gonna be
guys.
3 weeks after that, and you go, okay, fine. They're like, oh, it's gonna be
Mess with my
6 months
audio a little
after
bit.
that are
Let's
bad.
see.
So I hope.
I guess I can connect my
settings.
my headphones real quick. You two are fine.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, to your point, there's.
But do we
definitely
sound
been a
good?
PlayStation thing where it's like they announced the date and then it was like,
So we're fine then. Shut the fuck up.
Just give us one more.
I'm sorry.
so I can
I'm sorry.
understand the one
Jesus
thing.
Christ!
rude.
You know what? I
I'm
gotta
so
go.
rude.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
This is why he hasn't had me on the show in forever.
It's just you were here last week.
Get it today. I'm not expecting to get it, but we did
Oh,
get the
that's
PlayStation
why.
Plus,
For whatever
in
reason,
June, and
my
God's
kid
War
had
was in
the
it, so,
specifically
how cool would
Google
it be at the
Chrome
end of
turned all the way
show
down.
to just see the Ragnarok icon and the date pop up. That's all.
I turned up
We
the
had the merchandise
IGN
leak
source if you
recently.
guys really want to hear
Socks
them
that came
over
out. It
us.
was rated in Korea, so
Yeah,
it
yeah.
has
They're
to
probably
be
more
covered.
excited,
Look,
but
if
I'm gonna
you
go
can't
connect
play
my
God of
headphones real
War in
quick.
September, at least you could buy some
Oh, is
socks.
that why you're not on the
All right.
stream?
As we all
So
know,
that means
the
this is
promotional
my stream
merchandise
now.
tie-in
David's
that
stream.
happened with Halo Infinite,
Hey,
several
welcome
years
to
ago
Neoshenron
that ended
stream.
up being about 2 years
David's a
early.
bit loud.
That always means that the release date's around the corner and that it's spot on, right?
You've got
Yes.
yeah,
that
we'll
looks good to
see.
me.
Before we get to some other games, though, I guess just
hitting-
quick right around
hitting
the table. Put a
yellow-ish.
release
That
date
should
on
be
it.
good.
I don't care what day of the week that is. Just get because we don't have a calendar. in
Caffeinated
front of us.
chat.
October
How we doing
8th.
tonight? How's everybody feeling?
That could be
Everybody
like a
ready for
Sunday
this
morning.
state of play?
Third Tuesday in September.
I love it.
Oh.
Jada.
August 4th.
All right, and I'm gonna go for
What
September
PlayStation used to
4th.
replace then whenever they pulled out of
This is good.
E3
We
because
already
everybody
got
wanted to be like
They're
Nintendo
different,
and have their
I
own fucking
think.
thing.
I think that's how numbers work. But anyway, let's talk about what we're realistically expecting
don't really
to see. There are, we
care
know right now
about
that there will be PSVR 2
these
games
guys that
and
are talking
third
about
parties are
whatever
gonna
these
show
guys
on
are talking about.
PS5. So that's a broad amount of stuff we could be talking about. Brian, what is like one game? What's one thing you want to see at this show?
So I'm a little surprised that we're going to get so much PSVR stuff today, or at least it feels like that. We got that kind of tease of Horizon, which is great, but like I really want another Astrobot. Like Astrobot is there at the launch of something. He's brings all his crazy, interesting gimmicks with him. We got it for the PS5. We got it for the PSVR, and so PSVR 2. So allegedly coming at some point soon-ish, maybe, hopefully. Then I want a brand new Astrobot that shows off all the bells and whistles and weird stuff that brand new VR helmet headset can do.
Yeah, Rescue Mission was like the killer app for PSVR 1.
Yeah.
That was the thing you gave to people to be like, look what it's like to be in here. It was so ingenious. Obviously, Astro's Playroom at the PS5 launch was such a big deal as well.
You could feel the rain.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a good experience. So it was like the perfect DualSense, and the fact that that's going to be part of the new VR2 controllers, you would hope this would be the flagship thing to show it off. So I'm hopeful for it. I would love that. But Max, what about you? What's something you hope will be?
Robotic robots are cool, but what about robotic cats in cyberpunk worlds?
I'm having a lot of issues on my end, bro. Give me one penis.
I mean, it's one of those like incredible looking indie games where you're like, I'm not going to play this for 8 years, am I? And I really hope that 8 years is coming to an end, or maybe it's less than that. But it'd be nice to see some more of that, and maybe, I don't know, get a release window or something like that.
Yeah, there was a like tease of indie games coming to PlayStation a week or two ago that I think said summer for this one. So we are close. This is the summer of gaming. So we can only hope that it appears in the summer of gaming.
I'm just a sucker for any game where you play as animals that actually behave like animals and don't put on thief costumes or wear jean shorts. That's like a regular cat in a not so regular environment. It's really
Don't
cool.
roll out Gene Short DLC for this game just yet, because it could happen.
I do think we see it wearing like a backpack at some points in
That's
some of the
not clothing.
gameplay, but okay, fair enough.
You can wear a backpack, get arrested for indecent exposure.
I didn't know you were so up on the laws like that.
Didn't think that's where this would be going here today, but sure, let's do it. Be on.
Yeah, that is what happens in the pre-show. No, I think, Stray is one of those indies we've seen in a few Sony showcases right now.
We
It's a
figured it
console
out. We
exclusive
got
for PS5,
big
also
dicks
coming
up
to
in
PC, so
here.
I think that's like a sure
It's
bet
me,
of
the
one
broadest
you just wanna
one.
see.
Now,
You
the
wanna know
the
more
thing
what
I'm
it's like to
looking
feel
forward
like a
to
cat.
most
Yeah.
is
Jada, what about you?
Sony
What's one
throwing
you
in the
We'll go with
towel,
the big one,
finally
Street Fighter 6.
giving up,
We got that very,
renouncing
very
their
brief
claim to
teaser
fame
a couple
here.
months back,
You guys had the
and it was
PlayStation
just
4.
huge
PlayStation
talks.
5's
And
kind of
I
cool
wanna
with
see
their
more of the
neat
pets.
vibrating
I
controller.
wanna
But if I
see-
wanted to
wanna see
feel
more
some
characters, I wanna
vibrations,
see a
I'd
fight.
use.
I want to see a fight today. That's what I want.
I want to see the street.
I want to see the street.
yeah.
fight.
Vibrate.
Yes.
I don't know where to go with that.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're going to redesign that logo. That
I'm
people
going to
figured out
the
was-
I wanna see more of the six. That was a cool
Yeah, it was very numbers. Once again, we're going back to
We want
numbers.
more numbers.
We want more numbers.
Yeah.
Love numbers here at IGN. Check out our top 10s and top 100s.
It's our number one favorite thing. No, I mean,
Let's
that
see
feels
here.
like
Really, what are
a
you
safe
most
one,
excited
especially
to
with
see
PlayStation.
come from
Obviously, Street Fighter
PlayStation?
5 was such a big deal.
The Wolverine
on
game,
PlayStation
the
as well. Is there
Spider-Man
anything-
game.
I
Like, what are
assume
you
want
thinking?
gameplay. You don't want another cinematic.
No, I want to see a fight.
The
I wanna
Spider- there's
see-
a
I wanna
new
see
Spider-Man
somebody's
game.
Special. I want to see a combo.
Yeah, and it
I wanna
has
see
Venom in
something.
it.
I want to see whatever the new mechanic that they're bringing to Street Fighter 6.
Is that crazy?
I
Because
think
they-
Blanca's special.
I really, how
Yeah,
come you
Steve
always
Blanca's
get
special.
How
I
come you
know, I
don't
think
clean
he
your
is
nose
special.
after you're done eating?
Blanca is very special. I mean, you've seen the movie, right?
They're all special
You've
in
seen
their
the
own
Street
way,
Fighter
yeah.
movie, like Street Fighter. He was very special in that movie.
That was a special movie.
He's also
dude.
double picking his nose right now.
I haven't seen that movie.
Yeah,
so I'll take your
look
word
at
for it.
me.
But yeah, no, this one feels like one of the big hanging questions, especially because we just saw.
What you
such a small
looking for,
cinematic trailer.
boy?
We're like, well, we'll see in the future. Those always feel like, well, probably.
Ew, I don't like that angle of the
This one feels
feet
like a
and then
perfect
like him
opportunity
crunching his
for that.
feet,
For
like
me, another one that I
scrunching
really
his
want to
toes.
see is continuing along the indie train of games we've seen at State of Plays. Little Devil Inside. That one has been gestating for a long time. It got a State of Play like marquee placement last year.
Yeah.
And they were like, let's show you 6 minutes of gameplay. Here's what it's going to be like. And we just haven't heard a thing.
Which game
That
is it?
happens a lot. Why do they do
Yeah,
that?
I know. Why do they do that to us?
Is that just for pre-orders?
Probably.
Okay,
I
'cause
don't
it
know if
works.
you could do this one, but I would have. But no, the gameplay for that one was really
Guys,
charming.
talk to
We've
me.
seen a couple trailers
David,
for it now.
where'd
It's
you
got
go?
this really
Why is there only
beautiful
Nessie
sort
left?
of like toyetic art style to it. We saw, as silly as it was, a big deal for the last gameplay was we saw the overworld map and what that would look like. And there's just something really charming about the humor of it, the look of it, the feel, the mood it's going for.
For me
But again, I
personally,
feel like this is
I'm
one
not
that when
excited
they
really
show it
for
next,
anything
we just need
PlayStation
a
makes.
release date at this
Yeah.
point. I
Outside
don't
of
think
the
we can get
maybe
another- there's
Knights
three
of the
rumors
Old
that it's
Republic,
maybe coming this year.
the new
I
one.
think this needs
I am
a
excited
date
for
on it.
that
We need to
because
see it.
I
It
did
needs
try
to
to
be
play
there,
Knights of
but
the Old
God, it looks
Republic
so good.
when I was
really
younger.
beautiful, yeah. It's one
I
of
was
those
just
games that
pretty
I think
ass
we
at
need
it.
to see more of.
I
But,
played it once
like,
when it
this
was
is the
originally
weird
on
thing with State of
Xbox,
Plays where it's
and then
such
I
an
tried
open
playing Knights of the
field
Old
of
Republic
expectation.
again when they came out with it on the Xbox 360, or
or
maybe I tried playing it on the Xbox 360 through backwards compatibility or something. But I think the furthest I ever got was when I got to the Jedi Temple in Knights of the Old Republic, and I became like a Jedi.
Event season, as we call it.
Yeah.
But those kind of games are kind of boring
I
to
hope
me,
so. I
man.
mean,
Like
one of the
when I was a
first State of
kid,
Plays
going
happened
through
right before
dialogue
E3.
options and
I think it was the
dialogue
first
options
E3
and dialogue
PlayStation
options was
decided to
so
skip. And that was the
annoying.
reveal of FF7 remake gameplay.
It was
So that was a big
annoying.
one. I think it had that.
But
I think it
now,
had,
as an
like,
old man
Monster
who
Hunter
likes
Ice
to
Storm,
read,
the
I'm into
expansion
it.
For World. Like they will do big things, but I do know that sometimes.
Did your
there's
wife smack you
expectations,
up?
Like, oh, it'll be smaller games for a little bit.
I'm trying to keep
It's-
expectations in check here,
Yeah.
you know, but at the
Hello?
same time, like, Sony should know that people have high expectations
hear
this
me?
time of year. Like, if you throw a party at your house
Why not?
on October 31st and it's not a Halloween party, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of understandable for people to be like, oh, it's going to show up in costume. What could go wrong? Like, this is the week when the big stuff should be getting announced. So if they're saving the really big stuff for
Can you give me
third
a
Tuesday in
minute,
September
young
or whatever,
man?
like, kind of.
The same day God of War release.
Can you hear me now?
Max, I feel
Hello?
like there's some trauma there that you actually showed up to a
David.
Halloween party in costume and you were the only person in costume.
I got the date wrong.
He also only wore a backpack.
I'll bring that up again.
We'll get back to the backpack stuff hopefully after the show if Stray shows up. But no, yeah, this is an interesting one where we've been talking a little bit about it before the show. The one big thing we do know, in addition to Horizon Call of
Hopefully they
Mountain,
can
is,
still
of
hear
course,
me on stream.
PSVR 2
That's all I care about.
Are we hoping for PSVR 2 to come anytime soon, or are we thinking this will be a further off sort of thing?
Yeah, I mean it's exciting to learn about new PlayStation hardware because that's a rare thing, especially nowadays. Like we went through the era where they were like, here's the PlayStation Eye,
Hello?
and here's
Can
the
you hear me now?
PSVR, and the PS Vita,
There
and the
we
PSP, like they
are.
had PlayStation TV. Like there was all these different things they were doing for a long time, and it seems like they've consolidated all their efforts into PS5. That said, you still can't really buy that console
And
anymore.
let's switch
So
this up,
creating a
because I wanna
peripheral
hear you out
for
of
it
this.
feels a little
Say something.
ill-timed, unless they're
Something.
like this works with your PC too, and now you can buy it.
Gabagooey.
Not PC too, your PC
Baba
also.
booey.
I would take a PC sequel.
They are announcing a
Alright.
PC too.
Amy said she doesn't
I
love
mean,
our
hey, there are
reactions, so
PlayStation
she's
games going
leaving.
PC.
I
Yeah,
know. Look,
I think that would do a lot.
if
for
I was
the
upset
PSVR
every
2
time I
slash
lost
fan
a
or just
viewer,
general interest,
I would have
because
killed
a lot of
myself
people
when
play
I
PC
still
games.
got a
That's
job.
a reality, and like you know, you can plug DualSense into a PC.
Oh
and play
man,
games with it,
R.I.P. Ice
maybe,
Chilled.
I don't know, make the
7-8.
new VR headset talk to PCs too. and then you have an
Javier.
entire massive
Last
audience that might
name
start
something
tinkering with it.
Mexican, I assume.
I'm skeptical about PSVR too. Like I'm gonna say that I was
Nah,
a PSVR,
I know that
you know,
I know that he
early
was
adopter,
considering
and
like
that was a
continuing
really,
to
really
work.
cool device.
I haven't heard really. I
But
gotta
at the same
text him. I
time,
gotta
it
see
almost
what's
feels
going
like this
on.
one's been kind of,
Making sure he didn't get
developed
deported
in
or
a
anything
vacuum.
like
You've
that.
got,
I'm kidding.
you know, like
Javier, I'm
Quest,
kidding.
I haven't
standalone
heard
thing
from
that
him
you
in a
can
while.
play Resident Evil 4 on. Like that's nuts.
He
And then
he hopped
this
into the
one,
Discord for a
I don't
minute
know,
to
you
say
gotta
how he's
plug
gonna
it
catch
into
our
a
Hot
$500
Ones
console
video.
that, You can't find it in stores.
Or sorry, our brown ones.
tricky.
I don't want to get sued.
This is going to be
our
an
brown
immensely
ones.
powerful, immensely high-end VR unit, which I think that's what they're going for, right? They're going for like this high-end market.
The VR thing, man. Like, honestly, I'll be real with you. I think I'd like to buy the PlayStation VR over the PC VR.
Keep talking about backpacks.
Hey, man.
For
the PlayStation VR was
like,
the
this
most
is for the people that pay for
was the easiest to set up.
VR, but we want that
like the least hassle VR that I had.
First-party stuff. So we'll see.
And most affordable.
I mean, you guys kind of covered all the points. Like,
well, how much did it cost when you first got it?
Right now, and
$300
is going to be huge.
I mean, so the cost of an Oculus now, I think an Oculus is $350, and then $450.
But at the time, an Oculus was
there's going to be a lot of great stuff for it. I think we'll see some really cool like
$500 for both sensors, the touch controllers, and the headset.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute the IGN people just because I want people to listen to only us.
Hey, me too. I don't care about these people. Who are these people? Are they influencers?
That's the head of the PlayStation like review and stuff. The guy that looks like he looks like somebody I know personally. But anyway,
he looks like that guy Gio from who used to work at the job at the front.
Hey, yeah, he does look like Gio. That guy used to work at the job at the front.
I've seen him a bunch of times since he left. I've seen him like while out to dinner, and I've seen him at Walmart a couple times. He's doing good. He goes out and does a bunch of raves and stuff.
That is cool.
Yeah, the PlayStation VR, I really liked. I played through the entirety of Resident Evil 7 in PlayStation VR. And it was very enjoyable. I liked the PlayStation VR.
I tried it a few times, and I did not enjoy the experience. It was just very sweaty.
I think you're just a sweaty guy.
What do you mean?
Have you met you?
I don't.
Big.
I don't sweat that much when I'm working though. Like, I don't know.
Bro, I sweat bending over.
I don't know. I mean, I think I get sweaty when it's really humid outside, but I don't know. I think everybody does though.
I don't know. I just have never noticed. Like I'm usually visibly covered in sweat. Like, I've never paid that much attention to you. So like, whenever I play VR, I get super sweaty.
I don't know. I at the same time, they don't develop that much for VR, you know. So my whole thing is it's uncomfortable, and there's not that much that they make for it.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, and I feel like I'm surprised they're making a 2 because of the fact that it was so unsupported the first time. Like they had a handful of PSVR games.
No, there's not a handful. As a guy that merchandises at previous jobs and you know whatever, I will say that as far as VR's games, at one point I'd seen like over 20 games stocked. They weren't like good games.
So the main thing was that like made specifically full-fledged games for VR.
Okay,
like,
I see what you're saying.
There was not very many. Like
yeah.
Things like Boneworks for the computer, or things like Resident Evil 7 that were made specifically for VR. There are a lot of games that tacked on VR to their thing, and it's just like kind of like an omnipotent fucking over the head fucking whatever. But I don't know. I didn't find very many games for the PSVR from Sony that were super supportive. That made it seem like they were gonna carry it.
Where'd you get that from?
Me?
It's a real knife though, isn't it? Chilled has resubscribed. Uh-oh, where's Chilled?
Sup, bitch? I got today off. Hey.
He got sick. Nice, dude. Nice, dude. Be playing Apex later? Playing Apex later? I miss Chilled, man. Remember when he used to be alive?
I miss Ice Chilled too.
Man, living, breathing.
What is this?
Let's see here.
My wife loves
I'm very
Horizon Zero
excited
Dawn.
what it's going to be like walking underneath certain, robots. Like
They had a
like
Lego
the
set release
comics.
for
This is
Horizon
definitely like a
with
universe
that
that's
character,
very
the
well suited
long
for
neck.
VR. Actually makes me
It
think
was
of
actually
there's that
extremely tall.
Crytek
It's like
PSVR
I
game,
think
the Journey or Robinson.
At least almost like 1.5 feet tall.
It's called a fucking long neck. Of
I
course
know it's
tall.
called a long neck. I'm just saying. I got the cold and I'm down. You handsome. Hold on. I can't see anything. Sluts. Sluts. What the fuck? You think you can just walk in here after weeks and talk to us like that?
Standard Horizon, you know,
Because you're right. You can.
I mean, maybe
Man,
if it is
Javi's
a
back,
full-blown
baby.
game, I think
Javi's
it's gonna be
back.
narrative
I
focused,
thought you were
and
quitting that job and you hated your
it's probably a
parents.
lot harder to, like, you know, chip off
Yikes.
armor pieces
I'm
of the
kidding.
dinosaur and
Putting him
make
on
it
the
and
spot
just-
live.
Mama, Papa, he's
I
not
don't
what
know,
he says.
I get
He's
pretty
not through.
into VR. When I used to play
Mama,
Super Hot, I used to
Papa,
roll
I love
around
you
like when I
guys.
was trying to dodge bullets.
It's a me, Javi.
Hit the ground. It was stop, drop, and
John,
roll.
what will you
That
be
reminds me of
surprised to
the,
see
the first Wii
in
reveal trailer where they
this
showed people, like,
showcase
hiding
today?
behind
The
the
first thing
characters.
they're gonna come in
That was
strong.
amazing.
They're announcing that they've sold all their first party studios to Xbox. They're throwing in the towel. They'll have a giant stage with the Jordan Peele meme as like they awkwardly try to like explain what's going on. The head of Sony in America is gonna pull out not the katana, the other one that they pull out specifically for seppuku, and he's just gonna be like, guys, it's been fun, it's been real. Us here at Sony, we like to say thank you guys, and he just stabs himself, cuts his gut open, and inside of him is a pinata, and inside of him is it's a Viva pinata. Microsoft inside it. It's a Viva pinata full of like DLC codes for all the games for free on Game Pass. And the crowd just storms the stage, excited, and they just steal all the DLC stuff off his stomach.
Today I learned that there's a different sword used for seppuku. I did
What?
not know that.
Yeah, it's a specific sword.
A tanto.
A tanto. I got a $1 raise, so I'm getting paid $18.32 an hour now. So overtime for me will be like $27 an hour. They literally offered you $1 more, and you're like, yeah, I guess I could do it. If it makes you feel better, I got.
What's cost of living over there?
Isn't it like $25?
You know it's expensive.
That's cool,
Do you just call your next one
Uncle Anji. That's really cool.
But do you have to specify the
Yeah, I
seasons
made
or-
a bonus this paycheck, I guess.
That's what our audience is looking forward to, but there are tons of titles.
I haven't even been there for 2 weeks, and I'm getting bonus.
Now it's gonna make some of our
I don't know
other
what I can
predictions
talk
a little
about my
off
new
of
job
today's
because I
announcements.
technically haven't
Brian,
signed
we'll start with
anything
you.
to
What is one you're
move
hoping
into
for?
it.
Let's see.
Not yet.
Okay. Well,
But,
I'm a gigantic fan of
um,
Resident Evil 4.
As far as
Gigantic
like
fan. I bought
making
it
more
every
money,
system it's ever been put on.
I could make a
and
lot
we've
more
been
money
hearing
than I'm
rumors about
currently
this
making, which is kind of
Resident Evil 4
exciting.
Remake,
Yes, it's
you know,
definitely
sort of like what they
exciting.
did with 2 and
In-
3.
through the
For
aspect
years
of
now,
bonuses
that
and
keeps
sales.
popping up.
I
This is
can't
a
discuss that.
third-party
I don't know if I
exclusive
can.
today. This
You're
is
very
the
open
time
with
for
stuff,
it.
David,
So
but
I'm-
I get
I'm
really
willing to
nervous about my
resistance
private life.
Resident Evil
I mean,
4
it makes sense.
remake for PS5 using
Your job
all the
doesn't
best
like it.
graphics. I want to feel
Whenever
the
you're
levels when I'm walking
open
around,
about
I'm on
things.
minecart and stuff like that, you know, stabbing
They
down
hate
those
it. They're
levels.
like,
That's
God
my
damn
life.
it, boy, keep your
Or I
mouth
will also
shut.
take Resident Evil
My
4
job don't know that I do
VR
things
that
yet.
was on Oculus getting ported
I just
to,
kind of go in and do my
PSVR
job.
too.
I don't talk
Yeah,
about
that's
things.
a nice, you know,
That's
run
good.
across.
You should say
Yeah,
separate
we know
and
that one exists on the Oculus side of
lonely
things. It would
for
be
the
a nice
rest
one
of
to
your
be able to
life.
port over, but yeah, that
Hey,
remake
man,
has
I'll
just
do
sort of
that.
been the they've
I mean,
gotten
hey,
it
that
right,
comes.
right?
Hey, that means I can buy more Apex coins.
Chilled.
Chilled.
Hell yeah.
You don't need to buy any Apex coins.
You can buy me some Apex coins.
Anyway, I can't talk about my new job. I'm gonna read this pamphlet on my desk here real quick.
I really hope that person
That's right. I'm
that
the
I want to
chronic
get a
person.
job over there gets a job over there and then finds that picture of me.
It's still there. People find it all the time, but I guess everybody likes you, so nobody ever gets rid of it.
I want to go steal it.
No, shut up, shut up. Anyway, he's kidding. This is joke. This is joke.
I'm kidding, but I'm not kidding.
Look, it's
I'm
my
being
wife holding a
slash this OS.
holding my son in Lego form.
I thought that was a woman with big square titties from Lego.
I can't wait
Yikes.
to check out that Avatar game.
They also told me how working holidays will get me paid 8 extra hours no matter what, and at the end of the year, I get paid for all the sick hours I don't use. Oh, that's cool. That
You get
last
paid
part?
out. You can pay out on your paid time off, and then also you get double time. Is what that's called, too.
And fine, you finally have a chance to
You
do
get
it.
double time on your what you call it, delete the VOD. You remove the evidence.
It makes sense.
No,
So
once
is
it's out
the
there, it's
color
out there
theme is
forever,
blue,
homie.
Avatar people are blue.
Yeah,
like,
you
these
ain't
are
lying.
lights, they're not
It's
blue.
hard to
Excuse
scrub
me, I haven't
yourself
seen
off the
Avatar,
internet.
and I'm so like I don't think I should be next
Can
to
I show my
Max today.
feet?
Take a break from Apex.
Oh.
and just
Only
block out
spaghetti
stuff.
Can I watch
can.
Avatar while I play Apex
You'll
on my
be
other
missing
TV?
He straight up
most
sent
of
us a
the fun,
picture of
which
his
is
I
feet.
know. He was just like
Really
he could have taken the shoes off and just showed us the shoes. He's like, nah, this is a feet pic.
Doing much in the way of any
Yeah.
big summer announcements.
Spaghetti
If
is a
they
big
haven't
old
heard anything
fruit.
about them. So this would be a good place.
What time is it? We're 6 minutes away from it starting, guys. I guess I could have looked at my own stream to find out.
Yeah, no, I'm keeping an eye on the clock to make sure that we don't desync from each other's things.
They're wearing like little Vine
Just because you have the screen share up so we can see it.
They got mini backpacks or pouches.
They're all made out of leaves and stuff.
What else? You never seriously answered the question. What do you think they're gonna open with?
They haven't said a word about it. It's set for this year.
God of War
PlayStation
didn't
in
show
their
off any
recent,
new
like, earnings
gameplay,
call released
and the
a
fact that they
slide
delayed it
with
means
the
that they're
third
probably going to
party
show off a
gameplay
lot
support,
during this
and Avatar was on there.
E3.
Yeah, you know,
Sorry,
if we have
David.
the word Avatar in the title
So
of something, it's gonna
I
be
think
just-
I think God of War off the top of the stream would be something that a lot of people would be anticipating.
That will be the way the state of play goes for you.
Horizon Zero Dawn
Jay, what about you?
DLC
What's another one you're
announcement.
I'm again going for the big ones. I'm swinging for the fences.
We're gonna get a
Final
gameplay
Fantasy
trailer for the new
16.
Spider-Man
We
game.
last got that at a showcase.
We're gonna get a gameplay trailer for the new Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic game, because those are some of the hottest things they talked about. Either DLC or something for the Ratchet and Clank game, which did really well.
The remake, and then
And
I actually really like Ratchet and Clank a lot.
14 is, going
I don't.
strong.
I like Ratchet and Clank. I only played a few of them.
It's like reminiscent of a PS2 game, like in a PS2 adventure game. That's exactly what it is, and like it holds up.
There somewhere on a hard drive at Square Enix, like the producers have talked about. Yeah, we have a trailer ready. We just haven't shown it yet. So,
Do that. That's not
I do want some
that was
rice
in
and beans.
I believe there was a
Please make
transcription
it
of
so
of
that
an
I
interview
can
where
put
like,
chicken
we're
on my
basically
rice
planning
and
to show the
beans.
game soon. We just had to delay the showing of it or something.
Sorry, this trailer got buried in our
Why is
inbox.
the
We'll just
eye
resend it.
red? Why would I want a
Well, they were too
PlayStation?
busy showing.
Why would I want
Horizon.
PlayStation for Horizon Zero when I can play Horizon in?
No,
Oh,
16
okay, I get
is,
it.
I think another big one. We know that they also didn't want to show too much until they.
You're right.
Ridiculous,
So I do feel
ridiculous.
like
Have I
that
really
one's gotta
been
be getting close.
subscribable for 12 months? Is this my 12th month that I've been
Trailer
live,
would
or
be
is this
amazing.
just you
Like you said, though, it
being
could be,
ahead of everybody
it was
else?
shown, I believe, at a showcase last, so it could be one of the PlayStation Showcase marquee games.
Yep.
So we'll have to
Because if
see.
so, that means
But,
that my
that would be
birthday
an
is this
awesome one to
month,
see
my
again, especially
anniversary for the
Square Enix
channel.
loves to be at these shows. My last pick, I guess I am not quite swinging for the fence.
I can tell you that.
When
Hold
it
on.
comes to Resident Evil
No, you
anymore,
can't.
just aiming to get on
Yes, I
base.
can.
don't
I
know
have
how
some of
soon.
because originally you
I
recorded
am
stuff
hoping to
whenever
see
you did
Resident Evil DLC.
filming, and I have all of
Last
that.
year,
Did RE8
Capcom
come
at
out
their
last
summer
year or the year
event
before?
Was like, we are making DLC in like a
The
message,
year
like,
before.
almost-
JPEG, yeah.
But it was
and-
really, it was like
The
a
year
really
before, I think.
Pull it up, pull it up, pull it up.
Very-
Let me-
Oh yeah.
Pulling it.
menacing.
It was a scary font.
What's
I'm too
scarier
scared
than
to pull
the
up
middle of
anything
May
while I
in
have
June
Twitch
to
and
announce
YouTube.
DLC, but I was scared.
The
Pretty good.
papyrus font.
Yeah,
May
yeah,
7th,
It's a
2021.
registered trademark of James Cameron.
Okay, so
Last year.
it's been a year. They could announce DLC for it. Those
basically poked their heads
Resident
up
Evil
and
gets
they're like,
DLC, right?
Oh, you like Resident Evil Village?
Yeah.
Yeah, the last one got like 3 DLCs. One with Chris, one with a girl.
Oh yeah. You know, I never played any of that.
Immensely popular game,
Yeah,
right?
it was huge.
I guess it
feel
didn't
like
matter.
That's one of the things, especially with Resident Evil. It's
Nah,
like the
I think it
revival
did
one, they
because
put the
Chris
DLC
was in
wherever
it,
they
and then
want.
Chris
I
was
think
in
a lot of
eight.
people want it to
Yeah, I
have
don't want
some
to
focus
spoil it.
on,
You've been
Resident Evil
affiliated for
that feels
12
like
months,
she
I
was
think.
such an icon.
Let's
It's in the first like
go!
5 seconds. It's in the first. It's within the first cinematic of the fucking
That would
thing.
be cool to perhaps
But
play
spoiler.
through in VR from that tall perspective, maybe.
I
Yeah.
think the stream. I think it's starting, boys. Oh no,
That's the thing
no, it's
about
not.
yeah. As I say from like 2 heads below you,
Um,
whenever we talk. But no,
What am I
think,
most
you know,
excited for
Resident
though?
Evil,
Probably the
I
Spider-Man
hope
stuff. That's the whole reason I bought a.
it feels like
That's
one
the whole
of
reason I bought a
those- we haven't heard
PlayStation
from
5,
them
and I
in a
still haven't
bit.
played it technically.
There was a
Yeah, no, that's what's surprising to me is that like you haven't fucking played it. What the fuck is up with that?
It's
Is it literally just the setting up the PlayStation for stream?
It's set up. I just hate it. I just hate
So
it.
if none of this
Aid,
comes true,
add,
how excited
old?
do we get to get in the post-show?
Old? What is-
How-
what
or
is
sad,
what's Chill's
or,
word right now?
How excited do we get
Bald.
to get if things
Um,
go
Here, real quick, I'm gonna put in an ad break because
How
I want the
excited?
people who spend money not to
nailed everything.
have ads. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna put in how much time we have left.
Now, there
3
are
minutes?
tons of
Alright,
people in the
let's do a
chat
3-minute
saying
ad
things
break.
like Bloodborne, Persona 3, Spider-Man
Oh,
PC.
Persona, yes.
So,
I
like,
would love Persona.
there's
what
a
were you
lot
gonna
on
say,
the table
David?
here.
We can
Like,
talk.
obviously, there was all the, the rumors
Forever.
of PC ports coming of
I wish
upcoming
I
first-party
chilled.
PlayStation games.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot that can happen.
Yeah,
So
So for
tomorrow's
another question,
National
cost of living
we had that nefarious rumor
on average
the
about
other day that
47K
Bloodborne was
a
getting
year
a
here.
remake, and that just went away. So
Wait,
That's
Mike-
is that the average wage or salary?
Anything Bloodborne would be like.
Average.
It could be like, we have new Bloodborne.
He said
merch
cost
at
of
the Sony
living.
store. I'd be like, all right,
Yeah, I know.
let's go. Let's get over there. Back to Yarnum, everybody.
I think the word Bloodborne uttered during a state of
Oh yeah, a lot of
play
people are
is
saying there's gonna be a Bloodborne remaster. What do you feel about that?
I would love that. It's because like that's still one of my favorite games of all time, but it's locked at 30 FPS
Yeah, that's one that I think
by
is,
default. Like,
even just people want
and
a
it's
slight
noticeable.
remastered
There,
performance
it
for
sucks.
Like the things
It
fans ask
immediately
for is
makes me
the
not wanna
basics
play
of
it.
this game at this point. So, hopefully I'm not
So I would be
completely
happy to
stopping
get
it, but I
even
hope
just
this year.
a fucking
Any
60
others before we get
FPS
to the show? Any other
remaster of it
last-minute just crazy
ported
pie
over to the
sky?
PlayStation 5.
Do
I would
they-
love
Yeah.
a Bloodborne 2.
That's what I was gonna say. Would you rather have a sequel though?
There
Oh
was
yeah,
maybe
100%.
illegitimate
That's the-
information floating around
Sorry,
about
go ahead.
things Capcom is working
Bloodborne
on. A
again
lot
was one of
excuse me,
is
Dragon's
one of
Dogma
my
2.
favorite games,
That
if
is a-
not is my
I feel like
favorite
it's a
game
really good
of
time for a
all
game
time
like that. That
currently
first
in my
one is a
life.
big, huge,
I'm
massive
always
world
a fan of
RPG
just getting a
with,
sequel versus a
weird
remaster.
sort of
Like when people are like,
asymmetrical
oh man, Halo 1
multiplayer
remaster,
stuff
Halo
to
2
it, and
remaster,
just
cool. When does the next
solid
Halo come out?
absolute murder sales-wise, so I feel
13
like
years
Capcom
later.
kinda like, hey,
I mean,
Uh,
literally 6
Master
years,
Harpies.
longest time between a Halo game
Move on
ever.
their own. Like, just
And then-
get some pawns out here.
Kinda came out poopy, unfortunately.
Here's the JPEG.
Yeah.
Hey man,
All the
so did
credits
the
are
Hot
in
Wings.
Well, we can only hope for that, but yeah, we're getting very close. So
Fuck!
please sit there and
I've only
see
got
all
like
the
3 hours of
content in our
sleep from
post-show, and remember,
working an
Last
11-hour
night.
shift.
Yeah.
on the go with unlimited 5G.
11
I also-
hours?
Switch to Metro and save.
Well, yeah, no,
Just
I'm
$40
scheduled 7 to 6.
period. Well, it looks like the PlayStation State of Play is going to be starting in
7 p.m. to
any
6 a.m.
second now. We're just about to get there, so we're going to shut up so you can all watch that
Um,
show. But we're not going
All right, now that
anywhere.
these guys
Please
are gonna
stick
shut
around
up, I'm gonna
after
turn up the
our
volume
post-show,
for my,
a live episode of Podcast Beyond where we'll break down
Are they actually going to shut up? I
everything
hope they're
that
not
got
here
shut
the
off.
entire time.
And
No, no, no,
let's-
no, no,
let's
no,
go
no.
to the State of Play in just a minute. I can't believe
You want to
it.
just chat for
I can't
39
believe-
seconds?
Sure, let's do that. How
You want to
we
just
get
chat for 39 seconds?
Hail Mary. Handhelds are immensely popular again. The
I don't know why I'm
Switch
so
is
mean to
crushing
these
it.
people.
Steam just put
These
out
What if
people
they
all
made a
have lives.
Everyone's making
PSP2?
handhelds, analog pocket
Uh-oh.
rules. Great
No one
time.
cares about that.
I need another dedicated Sony handheld gaming platform that plays all my favorite PlayStation games.
Brian,
So that
I-
Sony can like disown it and stop
you mean
fucking
like
paying any
So,
attention
real
to
quick,
it.
Do you need
None.
one of these?
Xbox
No,
is
all
supposedly
digital,
gonna
all
announce
digital,
a
and,
streaming
regular
stick
saving
for
mechanisms,
their
no
Game
proprietary
Pass
$400.
games
A
and
third
stuff like that.
thumbstick.
Yeah,
So-
that'd be
cool.
Well,
Read
that's
that
Yeah.
in the middle of the
happens.
screen.
which is weird.
They're
I
definitely
hope
gonna
that
be
happens.
announcing
We're
some
going to
hardware.
State
I think they
Play.
might announce the new
Enjoy.
hardware
I can't
actually.
wait.
All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, get these guys off the fucking screen. Rated Pendant Mature. What is it?
Wow, it's a PlayStation.
Wow, PlayStation.
Ooh, a date.
This looks like Resident Evil text.
It does look like Resident Evil text.
We're not playing a game really. We're watching a video. Poppy, go sit down. I love you. You're my favorite.
Oh, I think it might be.
R. That means
I
Resident
think
Evil.
it's Resident Evil. I think it's Resident Evil 4.
Wait, Spanish music like Resident Evil.
Yeah, I
takes
think
place
it's
in Spain?
Resident Evil 4.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
Hey! A remake.
I'm happy about that.
A remake.
Yeah, no, it was inevitable.
My wife, this is her favorite Resident Evil game, I think.
Is it?
Yeah, they're making a Resident Evil 4 remake. Yep, she's excited. She loves Leon. She's a little Leon stan. This looks good.
Oh wow.
YouTube, can you please fix your fucking shit?
Guess you, me. Picked the wrong spot to vacation, eh?
Eh? Eh?
You will receive our most sacred body. It begins now.
Ooh. I'm excited for that. Temper my expectations though.
If I could just forget what happened that night.
Oh, okay.
The pain. Even for a second. This time, it can be different. It has to.
Around my birthday. Who cares? Oh,
What?
That's cool.
Am I gonna have to get a PlayStation VR
State
too?
of Play returns, and we've got some
That would
great
be fucking
PlayStation updates
scary.
to share with you today. And thanks
You know
to
what's funny?
Capcom
They
for
just
kicking it
released
off
this
with
year,
Resident
last year,
Evil 4,
the
coming
Resident
to
Evil 4
PS5 with
original
PlayStation VR2
on
content
VR.
also in development.
Yep.
Now let's get a
Fuck you
sneak
guys.
peek at 4
Oh,
games
Village
in
is coming to
development
VR too.
for PlayStation
Okay.
VR2.
That's cool.
Now, let's take a look at him.
They're super focused on VR2 at the start here.
Wow. Well, Ethan Winters. You
They're gonna
escaped
look up
my
her
little brother's
fucking
video
butthole.
games, did you?
You best believe
Let's see
everybody's
how
gonna be looking at her
special.
butthole.
Yes, mother.
Ooh, mommy.
I really liked Resident Evil 7 in VR. And I think this would be no different.
Man blood. Oh, careful.
Boy, why are you jerking off in that helmet? Please stop that. But you can dual wield weapons?
Yeah.
Like in the actual game?
In the VR versions you could. In VR version of 7 you could.
That's kind of fucking cool. Yeah. Yeah.
Jack immediately had messaged us about Resident Evil 4.
Another VR too?
You, of all people, have the audacity to question me? You,
Far Cry?
who emerged from the putrid waters of the bayou
Zombies.
to plunder our righteous gains and cut our
No, this is
throats
probably
like a demon in the night.
the zombie Walking Dead game.
What have you done to ensure the future of this forsaken city? You, who have brought nothing but chaos.
Sinners and Saints, I think is the name of the VR game.
When death was swallowing this city whole, it was I who
Zombie games are
resurrected
really
it.
popular
It
in
was
VR.
I who shined as a beacon of hope
They
for
are.
all.
I mean, they're fun because it's just fun to like
Tower cries
grab the
out for
zombies
blood.
and then slam them around.
And I vow to spill it.
Physics are just fun in VR.
When the bells ring,
Wait, is
the
this the
song
new-
they sing will be righteous.
Retribution.
The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. Yeah, okay.
Welcome home,
Chapter 2.
tourist.
They always make their zombies in the Walking Dead games look very cartoonish. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
I think it's
A development
probably
thing.
to appeal for a broader audience.
Oh, No Man's Sky. VR. That's kind of cool. That's actually extremely cool.
Is it No Man's Sky?
It looks very No Man's Sky. Yeah, it's No Man's Sky.
I played that game like twice.
I played it when it first came out. It was pretty ass, but apparently they've added like PvP. They've
I
added.
played it maybe a year after it came out, whenever they started doing the multiplayer. Me and Jack played it a bit.
Apparently it's a completely different thing. Tell Jack.
Zelensky.
Tell Jack to watch us. Tell him I have a
I did.
mustache. Oh, okay.
I'll tell him that you have a mustache.
Is this all VR? Did they say it was all VR?
What? Hold on, I gotta go tell my wife. Oh god.
Oh, is this Horizon
God.
VR?
I asked you a question.
Is this an in-game or a separate?
Everyone
game?
says Reyes is a good shot.
Yeah, and I'll put arrows through both of us. You're switching with me.
It's a snap mob. We're not gonna make it.
Hell no.
Yeah, water in VR is awful.
blameless Murad had me released from prison. But why? Redemption is still possible, Reyes.
This is a separate game, right?
I believe this is going to be a separate game. I don't know. I never played him.
Find out why the machines are attacking.
My wife played him. I did not.
I just don't remember the main character being Asian.
There's little swings.
Do
So
that,
these are Megazords, right?
and you shall be a free man.
Yeah, man. They all combine.
It will take all your wits, your skills.
I don't know why you'd use a saw to glide across. You just fucking cut the rope and open. Just fucking cut the rope.
I liked the little physics that they had with like the string wrapping around it.
Yeah, it's a different game. Cool, Call the Mountain. So that's kind of neat.
Into the light.
Hey, you know what PlayStation did? PlayStation went out and was like, hey, we need some people to make some games for this fucking thing coming
We
out.
gotta sell some fucking hardware.
I'm Ben McCaw, narrative director at Guerrilla. I hope you enjoyed your first look at Horizon Call of the Mountain, coming exclusively
Jesus, could
to
you iron your
PlayStation
shirt
VR
before you're
2.
in front of millions of
We're
people?
also happy to announce
Fucking
that a
bum.
big
No,
update
fuck
to
you.
Horizon Forbidden West,
Jack
including
says he's
New
proud
Game
of you.
Plus, will be available
having
to
a mustache?
download on PlayStation
Yeah.
4 and PlayStation 5 today.
Major up. There you go. I said it. It's not DLC though. It's just an update.
Improved visual fidelity.
Wow, look at how visual it is. Transmog is always so popular. I don't understand why games don't come out with it at the start. Transmog essentially trying to say like I got an outfit at level 1 of an area, but I really like the outfit and I wish I could scale it up to like end game levels. Transmog lets you do that. Instead of having to switch to a specific armor look, you can keep the armor you want to have the abilities for, but then
details on this free
transmog it to
update,
look like something else.
please check out PlayStation Blog. From all of us at Guerrilla, thank you for your continued support, and please stay tuned for more updates to come.
God of War. God of War next.
Get ready.
Or they'll
a
probably save it
PlayStation
for
fan
last,
favorite is coming
I
to
guess.
PC.
Now that we're out of the VR portion.
Ni-
Oh, here we
nice
go.
note-
Here we go.
Nice notice of the.
These past few years,
This is David's. This is David's.
sacrificing so much. And
Oh, wait, this is me.
No, this is you.
This is me.
If you want to change the world, you have to be the kind of man who can make the
It's not a
hardest
game, Poppy. It's a video. Doc Ock.
Do you really need
Silver
two of those?
Sable. I forget his name.
I'm gonna go,
Hey, this is the first.
Do your thing.
You can't just push people around like that.
I can't tell. I haven't played the first one yet. This is what happens.
Time to bring back the glory days.
I have no idea.
Hey, Black Cat. What's that? No. Oh, coming to PC. This is the first one. I gotta play the first one. It looks fucking sick.
Leave your clothes on the kitchen floor?
That looks pretty fucking good. Transmog, that is.
I want to say good job noticing the font style on the Resident Evil thing like immediately.
What do you mean? I've actually played a lot of Resident Evil.
I didn't know that.
I told you I played the shit out of 5.
How come we never play together?
Because the game's fucking old as hell and I don't go back to old games. Why is everybody scared of this cat? What does this cat do?
So this is the guy who played Halo fucking forever.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
I want to play this game.
What
It
is
looks so
this?
good. You're just a cat going through fucking shit.
But why is everybody robots? Look lost. What do you need?
Because it's the future. It's dystopia.
In the future, there's only pussy.
And robots. Love, death, and robots. Come on, homie.
This looks so stupid.
I would play the shit out of this. Come on now. You just hate cats.
Yeah, you're right.
If it was a dog, I think you'd like it.
Yeah, you're probably right. The thing is, the dog would have fucking fell off and died immediately.
Tried to make that jump onto the girder and like slipped and fell. Ow.
It does look visually really cool, and the aesthetic between the cat and everything else looks really neat. Not actual gameplay. Oh, there's a cutscene. Straight. Cute. I like the concept of it. Would I?
July 19th.
Would I? Would I play it? No.
I'll play it. I'll probably get it.
You probably get it for
Explore
your
mysterious
wife. Your
Cyber
wife
City
likes
in
cats.
Stray, coming to PS5 and PS4.
You know who should play this
Caffeinated
game?
gaming.
You know who should play this
PlayStation
game? Your
Plus
neighbor.
extra
Your
members
neighbor's
and higher
obsessed
can
with
download
strays.
Stray at no extra cost when it launches next month. Up next, 3 games that will get your heart racing.
3 games that'll get your heart racing.
Backdoor sluts 9. Destiny. Nope, not Destiny. Is this 40K hammer? Or no, what is this? What the fuck?
I have no idea what this is.
Is this the game that you like?
Take a look outside.
The Dead
Did you
Aliens
know
in Space?
They call Callisto
No, it's
the
not.
Dead
Dead Space,
Moon.
that's what it's called.
It is not that.
Just like you would have been if I hadn't fished you out of that wreck.
Similar looking.
So whatever you're holding on to right
Is
there,
this the new one?
that's your old life.
They were saying that there's gonna be a
Gotta
new.
let that go. Because you're new.
Yeah, there's the new one, David. This is a new one. They teased a teaser trailer with a guy in prison.
I know, but
This is Dead
oh,
Space.
oh.
The
I'm
new
just
one.
trying to give
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
a chance at rebirth.
I thought you were thinking it was a remake.
Shit, this looks crazy. This looks
This
nuts.
looks crazy cool. I'm probably gonna get this.
I'll play this. Oh, that was.
They're rigged. Okay, so the rig's on the back of his neck. That's crazy. That's your health bar on the back of his neck.
It's not doing too good.
No, it's not doing so hot.
Jesus Christ.
I just love that last part.
That was cool.
Gives me chills every time.
Ooh, baby. Christ. Callisto. Just call it Dead Space. Maybe they don't want to call
No,
it
it's
Dead
not.
Space.
No, because it's not EA.
Isn't it the same guys? Oh, this is the game that was on Xbox first. Because it's coming over.
In the year 2030,
It might be the same guys.
I have to go back and look, but I remember
Bloodsport
seeing a
grips
trailer
the
for it last
globe.
year.
A Bloodsport. Is this Apex Legends?
and in the arena,
Oh, skating game?
there will only be the victorious and the dead.
This is kind of crazy.
I thought you said this is on Xbox first.
No. The art style is very similar to the one on Xbox, but this is something completely different. It looks cool.
I like the cell shaded shit.
I wonder if it's just like trick shots or there's an actual PvP element to it.
Can you imagine a PvP with like style points and shit?
They've had that shit. I mean, I would try this game. I wouldn't say no to this game. Immediately, I would say this is cool and I would like to play it. But I don't know how long I played
The
it.
world is watching.
You play it on Game Pass.
Roller Dome. Roller Drome. August 16th.
Sometimes I wonder if things will ever be normal again.
Is this, oh. Don't
I
you
don't
hate?
think you'll be normal after
Don't
that.
you hate when you first hit puberty? Oh! Don't you hate when you masturbate and your arm turns into a sword?
I can already see Jack loving this.
This is totally a Jack game. How bad can you
Oh my god, the QTEs.
Trick time events?
Yeah.
Gotta explain it to the people who aren't cool.
The world hasn't ended yet. It's not hopeless. I won't let anyone else
What the fuck is this?
This is super for your
Anime.
kids.
Want science in your class?
Yeah, no, my
It's
kid,
not
my
even
kid would
anime.
love this.
This is just like teen shit. Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness. And some things it looks cool. But that lines up with everything I just talked about. The magical strong right arm. Yeah, my arm just started glowing. Which one, my right one?
How are you supposed to jerk off now?
It hurts. Eternites. Eternites.
They probably wanted to do Eternals, but then it got taken.
Yeah, like 20 years ago, 30, 40 years ago. I will not be playing this. This is not something I'm interested in.
Action games and dating sims collide in Eternites, coming to PS5
Action games and dating
PS4
sims.
next year.
Have you ever
Let's check
wanted to
back in
kill
with
somebody but
Capcom
then
for a
date
new
them?
look at an upcoming heavy
No, my
hitter.
kid wouldn't be able to play that. My kid doesn't do games very well. My kid doesn't play games.
Maybe. Uh-oh, what's this? Fighting game? I see some fighting game stylistically back there. Natural born fighter, power and speed wants a fighter. Yeah, this is a fighting game.
Final fight. Capcom.
Oh, this is the new Street Fighter. Okay. People have been going crazy after they saw the announcement.
I never got into Street Fighter.
When you go looking
I
for
tried,
strength,
and 4 or 5, I couldn't get into it.
it's not like a game.
It's too slow.
This journey doesn't have a real ending.
For me.
Jack said
Okay
something.
then, hope you're ready to begin. If you want to start off on the right foot in this city, hit the streets. Yeah. Hey,
Can the game is regular text so you can read, please? Street Fighter? Box head. Can you imagine you join a gang where they tell you have to wear a fucking cardboard box on your head?
An adventure aspect to it? What is this?
That's kind of neat. Maybe it's like a story based on your own character.
Huh.
No, that's well, yes, Chun-Li isn't Fortnite, but it's not Fortnite Aurelia. Oh boy.
Oh shit, Jack's gonna fucking freak because he's got a beard.
It's not Tekken, babe. It's Street Fighter. Because they made all the characters even bigger than before. These eyes are fucking massive. Like they're about to pop out of his brain.
Ready? Then show me.
This will be a good fight.
Look, I'll try it. I think I didn't like the Street Fighter games, so I'm playing them, to be honest with you. Especially when they release 50 versions of the same base game. They literally release Street Fighter, then they release Street Fighter like Super, then Supercharged Ultra, like then Street Fighter Supercharged Ultra FX. I really hope Rayla grows up and looks at Master Chief and thinks that's the guy from Fortnite. No. My boy Chill, he called out sick today. And he's been hanging out with me.
This is our destiny.
It looks good visually. And this is in game with a fighting machine. It looks really good. Battle Hub, fighter.
It's about time they made a 6. They really released 5 so many times.
That's what I just said, David. They had like, oh, look, this is cool. What is this? Game Center Extreme, Battle Hub. Street Fighter. Is this exclusive? It's exclusive. Huh.
Get fucked.
Hey, look, more of a reason for me not to play it. Not that I don't have the ability to just purchase it off my PlayStation.
That was your first
I just
look
will
at
not.
Street
I
Fighter
refuse.
6 gameplay. Mark your calendars. It comes to
Oh,
PS5
it's a
and
VI
PS4 in
sideways,
2023.
and then it's a 6. Straight up.
Now
Tunic!
it's time for 2
Oh, man,
indie
I've been playing
adventures
Tunic. It's pretty
arriving
fun.
later this year.
You've been playing Tunic?
It's an Xbox game.
Ah.
Well, it's an Xbox Game Pass game. It's a South. I hate
Looks
saying
like
it.
something my wife would love.
It's a Souls-style Legend of Zelda game, where it has like a theft system where you go back to the previous place. All the enemies respawn when you heal your health. Yeah, it's neat. It's a really fun-looking, good-looking game.
Looks like that it plays like that other game that you played.
Yeah, it's like one of those games. Hades and all that.
Yeah, Hades. That's what it was. The one you made nice thumbnails for.
I like how my son's just hanging out in the background of the couch.
Hey man, look. Living, laughing, loving.
Where's the good shit? Oh, what is this? Nerd.
It's another indie game.
She set out to record life
They said
at the
2
end of
indie
the
games.
season. To make it real for people in the future.
Visually, looks good.
She asked us about living together.
I always like unique, like
we asked her
stylized characters.
Alone.
Like
When the season turns, what will remain?
Only what she saw, what she captured.
No, it's a photograph.
She
I don't know what the
carries
fuck
the
that was about.
sounds of the season with her.
Hopefully it was just a guy napping.
Oh, bro, those are the AirPods Max.
I bet it's about a kid who's autistic or something. I'm not trying to sound rude, but they've been doing that recently. Like, people with disabilities trying to, like...
Oh, God, look at that old woman.
That woman did look kind
I
of
got to
like
look in
Elden
her
Ring. This
journal.
looks like Elden Ring here at times for some reason.
The world was telling her its secrets. I think she even figured out what will happen to us when the season ends. Is it going? Is it gone?
Wake me up, bro. Wake me up. Babe, can you bring me the coffee? This said it plays fucking me up.
Yeah, I'm probably taking a nap after we're done.
Season, a letter to the future.
Weird.
PlayStation, just put all these indie games in a separate thing. Come on.
世界中のゲーマーの皆さん、
Greetings,
こんにち
gamers.
は。ファイナルファンタジー16プロデューサーの吉田です。
Producer Final Fantasy. Which one
長ら
was
く
that?
お待た
16?
せいたしましたが、
I
い
don't
よいよ
know.
ファイナルファンタジー
I was-
16の
Today
最
we'll be
新
bringing
情
you
報
the
を
latest
お届けする日
version
が
from
やってまいりました。最新のトレーラーとともにインタビューなども
I
始まり
couldn't
ま
get
す
into
の
Final
で、
Fantasy games
ぜひ
either. I
そ
tried
ちら
to
も
get into
楽し
Final
みに
Fantasy
お待ちく
15.
ださい。今世界に
Yeah, I
は
wasn't
本当に
into it.
さまざまな困難があります。
It's
僕らゲーム
just,
開発者には
it's
ゲ
like
ームを一生懸
Fallout
命
and
作る
anime.
とい
That's
う
the
こ
best
と
way
し
to
か
describe it.
で
It's
きま
just,
せん。
you
ゲ
probably
ーム
would
というエ
like
ンター
it,
テインメントを
but I
通じて
don't like those
ゲー
type
マー
of
の
games.
皆さんが心の底から
It's also
楽しめ
gonna
る
be
時
really
間を
grindy at
提供してい
Yeah,
きた
but
いと
that's
思
the
って
thing
ま
is,
す。
I'm not
それでは
hugely into
最新の
RPGs,
トレー
man.
ラーを
Thomas Rocky. In a world ruled by tyranny in turmoil, there are the... Here you go. There's a trailer, guys.
What
are
the
Doodoo feces.
The power we
You guys having a heart attack.
It wears away at our very being.
That's more than a heart attack, homie.
It unmakes us. That its immaculate
Immaculate.
aspect might
Visually speaking, Final Fantasy does have a cool style. I can't say it's unique, but it is cool.
There's going to be another war.
Square Enix sold out so many properties. Square Enix sold the rights to Tomb Raider and a whole bunch of other stuff
Every day
recently.
we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
Every time they make a new Final Fantasy numerically, it's supposed to be a different time, place, and group of characters. It's like different universes. The newest Final Fantasy is supposed to be more of a like medieval era kind of thing. Yeah.
I unite the dominants, that we may bring an end to the strife, and found a new order to see
This
us
is
until
so
tomorrow.
much like what's the one with the vampire that Jack likes a lot?
If I take the field,
Devil May Cry.
our duel will
Yeah.
shake the island.
With a vampire?
Isn't Dante a vampire?
Not at all.
Oh, my bad. He's a half demon. There you go. Thank you. But they
I
kept
think he's a full demon.
to make profit from it. You know they will, man. Dante's a full demon?
I believe so.
I thought he was half angel, half demon.
I don't think so. Oh, maybe he's half angel, half demon. I don't remember.
Guys,
It's been a long ass time. Those games came out on PS2, homie.
the newest one came out like 2 years ago.
That one came out on PS4.
There will
remake
be
came out
losses,
like
it is true. Yet
Like,
for
here's the
every
deal.
citizen who
I'm not
fought,
playing this.
another can be
I'm not
born.
interested in this at all. Like, it looks pretty
Every
though.
home that burns,
Yeah, if I was like
another
doing
can
drugs,
be built.
maybe.
The empire will live on.
Phoenix, Titan, Gorda.
Bruh. I thought it said bruh. Names went too fast. I couldn't read them all.
Here we go, guys. We finally made
Do you
the
think-
new... What's up?
Do you think they're just gonna keep making Final Fantasies forever?
Yeah.
Awaken.
It's just too big of an IP. It's like Pokemon at this point. It's about as it's older than Pokemon, isn't it? Pretty sure.
I liked it whenever Yeah, I think it is older than Pokemon as far as video games go. I liked it whenever they added stuff from Final Fantasy and Monster
that's
Hunter.
a wrap. Don't forget to
That
visit
was
the
it?
PlayStation blog to learn even more about today's announcements.
Wait, that was
See you next
it?
time.
What in the disappointment? PlayStation, you've done it again.
That was a very short thing. How long was that?
Half an hour?
Look, I'm disappointed.
Where's the good stuff?
I didn't even show anything about God of War. Thank God. Keep it that way.
God of War. Even IGN's not ready. He's like, hold on, we're taking shits. Just
I closed out of it. I didn't give a fuck about what they have to say.
was that really it? Did they say that was it?
Yeah, they said that was it. They said that's all for now. Blah blah blah. Make sure you blah 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 to learn about the games that we announced today.
That wasn't even state of play. That was like state of play.
Reveals. We got release dates.
Oh, there
for a
they
bunch of
are.
Stuff. We got a ton of
Even
stuff.
they weren't ready. You could tell they just all ran back to the desk.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a little.
I closed out of it.
Like
They're disappointed. They just said it. They're disappointed. That's
funny.
I guess my big takeaway is VR is going to be heavily pushed, but never actually released. The Resident Evil 4 remake is cool.
Oh yeah, I'm super excited for that. Like here's the thing. I've been following it closely because I knew that it was going to be made.
I heard about it. Yeah.
But my main thing with it is that like I think so. Did you play Resident Evil 4?
I played a little bit of it. I did. I have
Okay.
played a little bit. Of it.
There's this one part at the end where you're on an island, and like I think they're gonna cut that part out just because it's like not a good part. I'm wondering what they're going to cut out and what they will add in. Just because they took liberties with Resident Evil 3, they took good liberties, I think, with Resident Evil 2 remake. Resident Evil 3 remake was kind of disappointment to me.
I mean, the game was never that big to begin with, right? It was
Resident Evil 3 was a big game.
Compared to Resident Evil 2,
it was longer.
I guess.
Resident Evil 3 was longer. It had more things to it.
They didn't seem like it based on the remake.
No, exactly. That's the thing. Is the remake cut a bunch of stuff.
Your tummy's full of beans, right? My son, he just has the biggest pot belly right now. I was like, you gotta go take a dump, bro. Go take a poo-poo.
It was just funny that you said your tummy's full of. I'm excited for it.
Is this the same engine as the Village, right? It looks pretty similar.
This is a different trailer. What is this?
This is the same trailer we saw earlier.
Oh no, it's the same trailer. Sorry, I got too excited and missed that first part. Yeah, it's the RE engine. Their engine looks really good. I like their engine a lot. And it has a lot of assets on the screen.
It just says
I don't know. I'm nervous. Like Resident Evil 4 was really good to me, and a lot of people hated it because it was a departure from like the original horror aspects of it. But I think Resident Evil 4 had like a lot of mix of action horror. But I liked it growing up. I'm excited to see what they do with it here, but also nervous about what they're going to cut out.
Even for a second.
Resident Evil 4 felt like a pretty long game in general.
It was.
Be different.
Like, 7 or 6 chapters, and they all had like 4 dashes in it. So like 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, 1-4. They started the chapter system there. But I'm excited for that.
When do you think we'll be getting the VR2, by the way? Because there's a lot of announcements. There's a lot of games. Like, do you think it would be by the end of the year, or do you think it's early next year?
I think it'll be early next year.
Hey, look.
I think they might push it. They might push it to get out with holiday season. But not have any games for it.
Now, Resident Evil 4 was a big announcement. The second biggest one, I think, for both of us is this. I'm pretty sure, I'm going to look at this up right now, but I'm pretty sure Callisto Protocol is either it has developers or it's from the developers who got maybe to a different studio. But this...
Well, because EA could straight up disbanded the group that made Dead Space. And I don't know who's making the remake of Dead Space 1.
Did you know that they call Callisto?
But this is definitely Dead Space-esque. Like the main thing with Dead Space that was super noticeable is always the mask and like the thing on his back. The thing on his back was always his health
So,
bar.
fun fact: the game is being developed by Strike and Distance Studios, founded by Glenn Schofield, who previously co-created the Dead Space.
That's your
games.
old life. You gotta let that
So,
go.
I mean,
Because your new life
I love
is
Dead Space. I feel like Dead Space is super underrated. As far as
trying to give
notoriety.
you a chance.
I really loved Dead Space 1 and 2 a lot. Dead Space 3 was okay. Dead Space 1 and 2 was and then Dead Space 3 ended on a cliffhanger and then they expanded the studio.
well, I heard it was very actiony and it departed a lot from like the traditional Dead Space stuff.
It departed a lot from the horror, but it was multiplayer, so I was okay with it.
I always like multiplayer.
And what was cool is that like Dead Space is very psychological, right? And there was you had in the multiplayer one of your characters would hallucinate different things than your character. So sometimes things would be on your buddy's screen that's not on your screen, and it's fucking weird. And Jack, but yeah, I'm excited for this. I loved Dead Space. I'll be excited to see what this game is.
So
as far as new games go, new IPs ish,
this is good.
I'm excited for this.
So a little additional information. This originally was supposed to be set in the same universe as PUBG, the battle royale game. But I guess they've decided to separate the two. The two.
What the fuck was
that was IGN's Xbox podcast. It's pretty good. But I'm glad it's not set in a battle royale universe like PUBG. I'm glad it's its own thing because you can do more when you're not connected to pre-existent shit. You're not gonna piss people off, especially since PUBG doesn't have, it's not futuristic or space-like at all, in my opinion.
Bro, that was basically just a few trailers put together. Yeah, I agree with you, Chill. It was kind of poopy.
So
is a new Dragon Age coming out? My wife needs to know about that.
But it's not from the state of play that we're currently discussing. So look, this is crazy. All the new trailers that they released, IGN, the only stuff they released was 4 trailers. I guess for the main games. There was a few more announcements, obviously, but Horizon VR is really cool. I think that's really, really cool that one of their biggest properties they've made a VR game for. Would you want
Resident Evil? Okay, so I've never been super interested in Horizon Zero Dawn, if I'm completely honest with you. I just can't get behind a female protagonist, bro. No, I'm just kidding.
I love getting behind female protagonists.
I don't know. It felt like something that was very my wife's game, and so like I haven't wanted to take that from her.
Yeah, it's like her passion. Your coloring looks so good. I gotta make my light a little bit better. Sorry, continue talking.
Whoa. What is that? What is that bright light behind you?
My wife.
My wife.
Yeah, no, there was barely anything.
Resident Evil Village VR. I'll be excited for that. I would play Resident Evil Village again in VR, especially if they're gonna add dual wielding. That'll be fun.
Wait, you would pay for Village again?
I assume
It would be an
hope
upgrade.
that it would be an upgrade. I have it for the PlayStation already.
Psych. I mean, if they give you a discount, like if there was like a full $60 game on its own, but you had the original game, I would expect at least 50%.
Yeah.
Honestly, a $20 upgrade wouldn't be that bad. Here's my thing. Let's check this out real quick. I know you can't see it outside of my screen.
I'm about to say I'm watching it on the share
BioWare has
screen.
announced details on the next chapter for Dragon Age. EA revealed gameplay changes coming to Madden NFL 23, and GeForce Now members will
People
no
need to
longer have
fucking figure out how
access
to
to
name
God
their
of War
goddamn kids.
next month. I got all the deets
Stop,
coming
dude.
up
It's obviously. I'm not gonna get into it. All right. What's the name of the new Dragon Age? Is it Dragon Age Dragons?
Dragon Age
BioWare has finally announced the official
Binquisition.
title for the next chapter of the Dragon Age franchise. Today with Dragon Age Dreadwolf.
But my wife
Without giving too many
absolutely
spoilers,
loved
Dreadwolf
Dragon
is
Age.
a reference to Solas, a magical party member and a
Dreadwolf.
potential love interest in Dragon Age
Dreadwolf.
Inquisition. Solas was teased for the next Dragon Age
Interesting.
game back in 2018. But
Like
now
whenever
we
me and my
know
wife
for
first got
sure
together,
we're
she
seeing
heavily tried to
Dreadwolf
get me
in
into
due time. BioWare confirmed Dragon Age Dreadwolf
like
would
she
not
had
be
like
released this year, but
a
did
PS3
reassure
copy
fans
of Dragon Age 1, a
ongoing
PC
with
copy
more
of Dragon
updates.
Age 1, a PC copy of Dragon Age 2. Really tried to get me into it and just like tried to force it on me. And I was like, I'm just not into RPGs.
Fucking
like,
nerd.
at all.
I tried the last one, Inquisition. It was okay.
What? I'm just shit my pants.
We'll finish up here soon. Let's talk about a few more things. The new Sonic, did you see this at all?
Nope.
It's an open world Sonic game and it looks pretty poopy.
Hey man, most Sonic games are.
Yeah. Multiverses.
But like I feel like they do it on purpose.
What? Make their brand shitty?
No. Just make their games like clunky and full of glitches. Like I think they do it on purpose.
I don't know. I think Sega doesn't care. I think Sega has like one guy working in a room by himself, and that's just they live off of that one guy's work.
I remember the Sonic game that came out a little bit ago that like redesigned the characters, gave like Knuckles like the big broad shoulders that they eventually made a cartoon off of. Game Grumps played that, right? And then like when they played through it, like they got to the credits and then Dan made a joke because like it said quality control. Who the fuck did quality control on this shit? And then I guess the quality control person reached out to Game Grumps' official like email and was just like, "Hey man, here's the thing. We worked really hard on it. We were given limited time. Blah 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 blah." So like I get it's like a big corporate thing where they're being squeezed out games.
That sucks.
But
Butthole.
I kind of think it's funny to play those games because they are notoriously glitchy and bad.
I'll probably try it. It looks fun. Like it looks like Breath of the Wild. I know. Breath of the Wild meets Sonic. Apparently they released a trailer for the new Call of Duty. They skipped last year releasing a Call of Duty so they can spend more time on this. People are really excited.
That's a first.
Yeah, I mean now that Microsoft's daddy, I think they're trying to make big boy decisions about like not, overwhelming. There's a
Not
Fortnite
cranking out games.
Yeah. There's a Fortnite event that happens this Saturday. Once again, that'll be at
I heard about this.
4 o'clock, babe? That it starts? We'll be live at 3. David might not join us because he's out in the Fortnite, which is understandable. What else is
I mean,
there?
if it's all no building, I might get in.
It's no building. It's just an event here. Let's just watch this for like 30 seconds. It's gonna be a kaiju fight or something.
What the ass? What is the specific rim?
I
know I've never seen that.
It's really good. It's actually really good.
I've heard great things about it, and I've been told many times that I should watch it, but I just have not.
Oh.
Collision.
Oh,
Suit up.
That's so cool.
Titans.
I think that's pretty much it. Nothing else for us to really discuss, David. I love having you. I want to have you more often.
Yeah, man. I'll do my best to try to be more social. It's a me thing, not a you thing.
It's an us thing. I could try to reach out more often too. I kind of just give up on you. Just kidding. Hey, David, where are you going? Like the lone Team Fortress 2 developer, Team Fortress 2 has one of the highest player populations, but is so ignored by the fucking not even developer, the fucking who owns it again? Steam?
Valve.
Valve. But David, thanks for coming on here.
I'm gonna risk a fart. You guys ready? If I poop my pants, I'm pooping my pants live on stream. Nope, it was just a fart.
Real quick, David, any quick announcements? We haven't heard from Ocali Knights in a while. Anything coming up?
We're currently working on running power in little makeshift walls that we have for the studio.
Okay.
So right now we don't have any announcements. We have this thing coming up for next. It's on the 6th.
That's this
at
week.
The public library. Is it this week? Look, time's an illusion that helps things make sense. On the 6th.
Oh no, that's
at
next
the
week.
public
My bad.
library.
I'm a piece of shit. The third Friday for that'll be Monday,
All right, well,
not a Monday.
Shut the fuck up. Why you make me feel like a
I'm
fucking idiot?
sorry. It just felt like it would be okay. Sorry. Like hold on.
At the public library. we have a live event where we're going to be. We'll take some videos there, but we'll be mostly just kind of hosting different D&D sessions. We'll have a ton of people there for you to play with. If you want to learn about D&D, you can come by and learn about it.
David, last thing. How state of play? 1 out of 10, or 0 from 1 to 10. What would you rate it?
The state of play itself, like a 1 out of 10.
Yeah.
But like I liked some of the games in it.
So like
but,
what? 3,
but
4
the
out
way
of
they
10?
did state of play, like I feel like they could have just as easily released the fucking trailers and been just as fine. Like, cause it's not an event. Like this doesn't feel like an event. This just feels like they slapped a bunch of things together.
This was supposed to be an event according to all the hype.
Yeah.
State of plays have been really good before, like the one where they had a guy doing musical clarinet stuff.
Yeah, like, and I've seen ones that have been like this before.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like they can be hit or miss, and maybe it's just what they have, but I don't know.
1 to 10.
So
oh, go ahead.
1 out of 10 for the state of play.
I'll be more generous. I'll give it like a 3 out of 10 because there was at least 3 things I'm looking forward to in there.
That's fair. That's fair. Out of the 4.
Yeah, like it's like it. Here's the deal. We could be coming back in a week or 2 to see the Xbox One, and it might not be much better, to be honest.
Hey, look. I'll be surprised.
Alrighty, David. Thank you for being on here. As always, stay warm, Donnies. We'll talk to you again next time. Bye.
Bye, everybody. I got poo-poos.
Go poop. Go poop. Earlier, say something. Say something. That was Dave's butthole. Anyway, I guess we can do some quick announcements here while Dave's taking a dumpy.
I'm confused. I thought you were playing the beta.
Guys, we're going to be back again live in about 30 minutes, give or take 30 minutes. I'm going to take a break so I can relax a little bit and hang out with my family. And we'll be back live again tonight to play a new game. But we're just taking a little break. Just a small break, all right? Just to be clear, let's just say 7:30, all right, guys? Chilled. If you want to hit me up, I'll play a little bit of Apex right now. Everybody else, suck a dick.